Hello, how are you doing today? I'm alive. Took my morning. Mom had a doctor's appointment. The poor van didn't sound like he was going to make it back. Oh, yeah, this is and hope. My little journal thing where I give examples of those things that happened today so that my son can hear this because I haven't seen him since November and he still ain't back. I still haven't seen him. I haven't heard from him. No calls, no texts. It's awful. And I just think, man, I know he's around here somewhere. I know he is, but I can't find him. And everybody's blowing me off, but it's been since November. He'd have came around for a holiday or something, something. And Mom had money that showed him, and he didn't pick that up either. That's something crazy. I was just so worried. And everybody doesn't seem like it doesn't matter to anybody, but me wanting his stuff. That's they're interested in whatever he has, his clothes, his junk. Even his mementos, his medals from the Marine Corps and stuff, those are gone. Almost everything he has is gone. Like just gonna wipe him off, wipe him out of here, and then that's it. It's over. But it's not. It's not for me. He'll always be my son. He'll always be in my heart, and he'll be back. Because I'm not gonna let anybody. I'm not gonna let that happen. The hell or high water, I'm gonna find him. He's a good kid. He's a good young man. A good Marine. Good soldier. And it's just awful. Just to think that he's so close to his family, always helping Mom out, and trying to help his uncle out, my brother. Trying to help him with his kids, where he can, giving him money, this, that, and the other. Just trying to help him, man. Trying to get him, make him, or not make him, but let his uncle, enjoy his kids. They go to the park and stuff. They used to go to the park during summertime. They play and barbecue at the park. They have fun. But now he's not here, and then his uncle's going on to the next snag, and kids are gone. So I guess he's eating that up. But I sure do miss my son and the little and the babies too, because that's what makes this house our home. All our family, like Anthony and the kids, and if Victoria would come, that'd be even grayer. It's our family. But all the bickering and all the nonsense, it's just that's not what makes a home. I understand that we go through it. Every family will go through it, but not to the point of hurting someone or doing bad things. You're supposed to lift your family up and help them move along and do good things, be happy, not abuse them and mentally hurt them. That's not where it's at. It's really not. That's not where I'm at either. Not by far. I just can't believe this. Everybody's trying to say that, oh, you love your son too much, or, oh, well, it's no big deal. He's been gone since November. It's no big deal. Well, yes, it is a big deal. Because for Anthony, he would come by and check on us, me and Grandma. Or even Casey, he'd come check on Casey to see if he's okay, see if he needs anything. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it's awful. I just don't understand it. I would never take him for granted. I don't take him for granted. I won't take him for granted. He's my son. I love him to death. And I have faith. I mean, they say you faith of a mustard seed. I have big faith, big faith to know that the good Lord is going to bring us back together. And we're going to be able to read the Bible together. We're going to be able to do this little faith thingy together and talk about how hard it was getting through it. Because we have that love for each other. And then there's other people trying to say nasty things about that me and Anthony love each other. Oh, yeah, like, trying to be gross. That's not how it is. A mother's love for her son is something you'll never understand until you have a son. It's the most miraculous thing in the whole world. It's great. It's just wonderful. You know. And I don't want to hear anybody just saying I'm overprotected for this or that. It's been since November. That's a long time. To miss Christmas, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, and then I get different answers when I ask people. Like I asked somebody, "Well, was he at Grandma's dinner that day?" "Oh, I heard him, but I didn't see him anywhere." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I hear from somebody else, "Oh yeah, he was there. He was there. He's the one that was cooking." So okay. Did I ask somebody else? Well, uh, did you see Anthony whenever he come and pick up the money? No, I haven't even seen him. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, have you talked to him? No, I haven't talked to him. But she's getting texts. Because at first she told me she had seen him a couple of times. And then now it gets back to, no, she hasn't seen him. And she gets so mad at me when I ask about seeing him. Or even bring up his name at all. She said lights a fire underneath her. She's mad and heated, and I'm on drugs, and I'm just barely out of rehab, and I'm sorry, sucker, because I want to talk about my son and want to know where he's at. I want to know if you've seen his bank card because his bank card's missing. But all I get is resistance. I see faith, love, family. I have had the most best family, the best family in the world. There's three of us, me, my husband, and my son. Now, our big family, our extended family, we were pretty cool. But after my husband died, it turned to hell in a handbasket. We don't get treated at all like what we used to get treated. I feel like I get treated like a dog, so it is what it is. You know, if I'm not getting fussed at, it's something different. But this is serious business to me and my son. My son's not stuck up or nothing like that. He's a good kid. He loves people. He loves to help people. Kids, he loves to spoil kids. But everybody's always on the defensive. Oh, well, y'all do this because blah, 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 or something. Something crazy to say. It's not, oh, well, let's see if we can find Anthony today. Or that's what I always tell somebody if they're missing somebody. Well, hey, well, let's go check them out. Let's see if we can find them. But I'm a one of a kind, eh? They broke the mold. They had to. They had to. Couldn't be two of me. The world would be, oh Lord, in trouble. And hope. I'm gonna keep my hopes up. I really am going to keep my hopes up. And I'm not going to let negativity push me down. I'm going to keep looking and keep hunting and keep looking and keep hunting till I find him. I heard plastic last night. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, like a tarp plastic. So that was kind of weird for me. But when somebody's missing or something like that, you get hyper vigilant. So things that wouldn't be out of the ordinary are out of the ordinary for me now. So I got to put that kind of at bay and not try to, you know, think too much into something. But I also got to keep my eye out because he's my son. Nobody else is going to care as much as I do. They're like, oh, well, his money's gone. Okay, let's go find somebody else to juice. It's awful. I haven't talked to his little girlfriend that he was with. I wouldn't even know where to begin, where she would be at, because I haven't seen her either. I haven't seen his green Mustang, and I haven't seen the black Jeep. I seen the black Jeep one day, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, going down the road by where they used to live, and she was driving it. But other than that, I haven't seen him. I just pray to God that everything's going to be okay. And please, man, don't help anybody, treat anybody as bad as me and my son are getting treated or done. Because we're people too. I'm a mom, he's a son. He's a friend, he's a good guy. So just think, what if that was your kid out there? Or what if you were the mama sitting here crying because you don't know where baby's at? I'm not going to pity party. I'm going to find him. I'm going to keep going until I find him. I'm thinking about trying to do a walking around looking for him thing within the next day or so, and get the flyers for the missing persons. Go ahead and start that. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll get it all going and I'll have him back by Monday. Because I love my son, no matter what. But y'all have a blessed day. Have a good evening. Enjoy supper. Thank you.